The mainstream news is boring. The mainstream media keep you scared. So why watch that rubbish? Come join us on Themepark News. You're watching Ride Comparisons and welcome to Themepark News. Jacob's on holiday at the moment. He's in Great Yarmouth, so he gets to go to the pleasure beach and all that, so he's not in today's episode, I'm afraid. I haven't posted for a while, guys, and that is mainly because I got the flu and I was in bed dying for about 8 days, but I'm finally better now, so we can finally get back to making some videos. Okay, guys, so let's get to it. It's been a while. Starting in the UK, Drayton Manor have recently announced that their new roller coaster will be opening on the 26th. I think it's called Gold Rush. So, yeah, it's quite exciting, guys. Probably more exciting for the families. I'm not really a massive supporter of Drayton Manor. I'm still a bit salty that they removed Apocalypse. And, you know, they've ruined Shockwave. I haven't actually been on it yet, but it's now the Wave. Yeah, they added lap bars, which is pretty cool, but it was a lot cooler having the stand-up experience, because I'm pretty sure it was one of two, or probably the only stand-up roller coaster in Europe. So I think that was a bit silly of Drayton Manor's behalf, but they're going down the family route, so you can't really blame them. But as a thrill seeker, it's not really a park for me, so I'm not too excited about that one. What I am excited about is Thorpe Park have now announced Fright Nights, so the tickets are up, they're available, and they took a little bit of a different route to last year. Last year they sort of did the, it was the storyteller or whatever it was, wasn't it? And they released the mazes one by one, and it was really cool. But this year they've kind of gone, there's your tickets. They've done a really cool trailer. I like what they did with the Hyperion splashdown, making it blood. That was really cool.
From epic new heights come petrifying new lows. Welcome to the home of fear. Welcome to Fright Nights. Book now at thorpepark.com.
But they've basically released all the details online. So this year we've got, I can't remember what it's called now. The movie theatre maze has come back. Trailers, that's the one. We've got survival games again, which is a very good maze, so I'm glad they didn't get rid of that one. Stitches has returned for another year, its second year. I didn't get the chance to do it last year, but Sky said that it was actually very, very good and very scary, so I get the chance to do it this year, which will be good. And there's also a new maze, which I haven't released details on. I'm hoping that it's going to be sort of in the Black Labyrinth, Black Mirror maze sort of area. Hopefully they've done something really cool in there. That'd be quite interesting. And obviously you've got Hyperia Fearless Valley. Fearless Valley, what can they do with that at Halloween? That's going to be awesome. So bring on Fright Nights. In other news, the Alton Towers dungeons are now closed. They've had their last day. It's all finished now, and I believe they've actually put up a sort of sign saying Scarefest. So nothing's been confirmed yet, but they've closed the dungeons and they've put up a sign about Scarefest. So I'm pretty sure that, you know, hopefully they're going to turn that into a massive maze, which will be really good, because the Scarefest at Alton Towers is getting a little bit stale, unfortunately. So that'll be really cool. In other news, I'm pretty sure you all heard something about it. The Oakwood theme park in Wales had a little bit of trouble with their sort of reverse drop tower, I'm going to call it. If you haven't been on it before, guys, you sit on it, it's like your standard drop tower, and everybody votes whether or not they want to get launched up or just dropped as a normal tower. It is pretty cool. Me and Jacob thought it was a bit strange when we went, because they can't actually run the ride without a certain weight limit, so they have to actually fill up the carriage. So when you wait for the ride, most of the time it consists of you standing there and the ride operator trying to get people walking past go, come on, you want to come and have a ride? So they actually have to fill up the carriage, which it does take quite a while, but it was pretty interesting. So anyway, let's have a look at that story. So yeah, quite scary there. Oakwood is a bit of a dodgy theme park, to be honest, I'm not going to lie. Me and Jacob have only been once because we wanted to find out whether or not Megaphobia was actually the best wooden coaster in the UK. And it is, unfortunately, it does beat the Wicker Man. The Wicker Man destroys Megaphobia on theming, but for actual ride experience itself, you get more airtime and you just get more of an intense ride on Megaphobia. And to be fair, it's lappable. Me and Jacob went on it about 15-20 times in one go, so it was absolutely brilliant. But yeah, a bit of a rundown theme park. I think they need a little bit of investment in Oakwood. Other news, guys, we've got the flat ride coming to Alton Towers. Sort of in the Nemesis Reborn area. I haven't actually been following that too much actually, so I'm not too sure what's going on. See if we can find something. So there's a little bit of information on that one for you guys. Obviously the Retro Squad rides are going. A lot of people really hated them. I didn't mind them too much because Towers was in desperate need of some flat rides. Because, you know, once you've done the roller coasters, there's not really much else to do, unlike Thorpe Park, where you got Vortex, Rush, Zodiac, Samurai, all of that. There's so much to do at Thorpe Park, but Alton Towers was lacking, so I didn't mind Retro Squad too much. They're adding the one flat ride. I think they probably should add another couple because they are removing quite a lot, and capacity operations have been quite bad at Alton Towers recently, to say, unfortunately. It's been a couple to a few years actually. Alton Towers was always my favourite UK theme park, but you know, if you go there now and you don't buy fast tracks, it can be a bit insane. You might only get on like 2-3 rides in the actual day, so that's a shame, unfortunately. Whereas Thorpe Park, they have been fantastic with operations at the moment. So continuing in the UK, guys, we've got a couple more stories. The Grand Prix has finally started being removed at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. If you haven't heard yet, Blackpool Pleasure Beach have removed the Grand Prix. It's the end of its life now. It's finished. They did the Grand Prix final lap event. Me and Jacob were there. We were the last public riders on it, and it's now being removed. But unfortunately, we still don't know what attraction is going to be there. A lot of people are saying a single rail coaster. Some people are saying that they might do some big dark ride. There's even speculation of a water ride, which I really don't think Blackpool need because Valhalla is the best. Personally, I'm hoping for an RMC. I know it's probably not going to happen, but if Blackpool announce that there's going to be an RMC, that will be absolutely amazing. I think that's pretty much it for theme park news in the UK now, guys. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can think of. Bedford, Universal and Bedford. So I got an email this week because I subscribed to it because I want all the latest news basically. So they sent a email through, and it basically said that there's loads of different sort of towns, and everybody in the area has basically sent a message and letters and everything to the government and Parliament and all of that to basically express that they're all happy for the project to go ahead. So we still don't have an answer, unfortunately, but it's getting close now. I think it'll be any day now that, you know, it's just going to pop up and they say, yep, we're getting a Universal Park in the UK, which will be absolutely incredible. I mean, I haven't been to a Universal Park myself. I'm going in September. We'll be doing a series, as I say, is Orlando actually worth it because it's so expensive? But if a Universal theme park comes to the UK, you guys will hear about it, because the minute that is announced, every single theme park vlogger on TikTok will be Universal's coming. So any day now, guys. Really exciting. And I think that's all we've got for UK news today, unfortunately. So let's go to Sky with the weather. Hello guys, welcome to the weather. Unfortunately, Sky's ill, so she's not doing it today. You're stuck with me. There's not too much going on. It's sunny and cloudy for most of the week. It's going to be quite hot, so if you're going to any of the inland theme parks, make sure you bring some water and some supplies. And that's pretty much it. So let's have a look at the weather for the rest of the week, day by day. Heading outside of the UK now, there hasn't actually been that much news. Last time we did this, there was a lot going on outside the UK, but unfortunately I haven't found much at the moment. It's all mainly Disney in America, so they've apparently started slashing prices to get the attendance up, which kind of contradicts what I've seen on TikTok, because on TikTok I've seen everybody saying that the parks are absolutely heaving, so I'm not too sure what Disney are trying to do there. The employees that work for Disney are threatening a strike because they don't think they're getting paid enough, so that's also going on at the moment. And for our last, I'm pretty sure our last story of the day, some dude just randomly started swimming at Magic Kingdom. So the heat over there is absolutely insane at the moment. It's nothing like we can sort of imagine in England. We don't have air conditioning in England, so you know the heat's a lot worse for us. Over there they've got loads of it, but it actually gets hotter. So so this dude at Magic Kingdom just randomly went for a swim. Let's have a look at that. So as you can see there, guys, man just wanted to swim. I don't really blame him, to be fair. I hope he didn't get in that much trouble because, you know, it's really hot over there. And I actually saw a TikTok recently where it was so hot over there that someone's bag was actually melting. So, you know, if you get that hot and you're dehydrated and you're not really thinking straight, I don't really blame him for jumping in the water. Maybe you should have thought about it a little bit more, got some water or something. But, you know, man, dude just wanted to swim. So that's all I've got for you today on Theme Park News, guys. We'll be back whenever we're not sort of at a theme park. Anytime I haven't really got much content to post, we'll do a Theme Park News episode just so there's something for you guys to watch. You can keep up with the latest with us on ride comparisons. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. The only other news that I've already posted, and that is that somebody took a poo in the Hyperia queue line. And that's all I got for you today, guys. See you next time. If you enjoyed the video, guys, hitting that subscribe button really does help us out. And don't worry, it's not the end. There's more videos here.